Alrighty, guys. It looks like we're live, ready to go, right on 9 o'clock sharp here. It is March 2nd. It's a Tuesday, and NNVC is quite the ticker here that we got for us. The market's got for us. We got big resistance right around 8, actually, if you look here on the daily chart. But we're over 8, so right now 8's going to be big time support. You see how 8 has held multiple times just now. 8 is around right here. You can kind of see that this has always been a bit of a pivot zone. We had a huge spike to the upside and a big rejection. We had some support here, some failed breakouts. Let's go ahead and mark 8. I do kind of want to keep an eye on this area. Here you can see we had a fake breakdown here. We had a retest as we broke higher. Now we're trending higher here. Overall, I'm not really up too much. I'm up 375 on NNVC. I was up like, I don't know, 1,300 or so, 12 to 1,300, and right here, whack, I bought a pullback, which ended up flushing down here. It was only about a 4% loss. Problem was, I was double size, which is fine. You know, I was at around $20,000 here. It was like, I think I did one or two more trades with bigger size, but overall, all of my trades, all my winning small trades here were like half size to full size. So, you know, I built that up slowly, and then I almost gave about 2/3 back in one trade. The same thing happened yesterday where I gave back almost 100% in one trade. So that's, I don't know why it's been happening to me so much lately. This wasn't always the case. I've been looking into my stats in February a lot, trying to study it. So guys, don't forget on Thursday around after the stream, we're going to take a little break and then we're going to come back. So mark in your calendars. We're going to do a February, a little bit of a recap. Try to figure out, you know, what's the one thing we can change that will make the biggest impact. I want to keep the video very simple and then open the floor for some Q&A. So I'll do that Thursday. Anyway, guys, NNVC, I mean, this ticker does look quite promising. Oh, what's this? Oh, these are yesterday's stats. Did I save this yet? I'm not even sure. No, I didn't save this yet. Hold on. This is Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, so NNVC here, USA Biotech, 10 million float, really, really nice. Has a catalyst, Corona-related catalyst, 45 million market cap. Everything looks really good. Love the fact that we have like everything on this ticker really kind of meets our checklist. That's really good. Float under 50, news catalyst, strong spike history for sure. I mean, this ticker, you know, it's been spiking just continuously. Not all the time does it hold its highs. Actually, it almost rarely holds its highs. Sometimes I'll have a 2-3 day runner, but that's about it. So good daily room to run. I would definitely argue yes. Remember, we started this video talking about the big support here at 8, and right around 9 is where the big heavy resistance comes in. So we're kind of in this bigger range right now. If we break over 10, I think we could run till 12. 11 is some resistance as well. Big fast rate of change, check mark there between $2 and $7 for sure. Although it's, you know, it's a little higher now. Holding highs above VWAP, definitely. I think the biggest pullback on NNVC was here. I was a little bit cautious on this one. It was a 34% or 33% roughly pullback. Here's another pullback. How big was this one? About a 16-17% pullback. So this had me nervous at first. So that's why when, you know, this ticker started trending to the upside, I wasn't actually getting super aggressive on it. I missed pretty much every big run on it. I was only trading it very conservatively, and that's probably why I got a little bit more aggressive here, because I feel like I didn't get the actual profits that I wanted on NNVC, which is a silly thing to think about. Like you get what you get. But you know, if you miss a lot of moves, which it doesn't look like I missed a lot of moves, but I missed all the big moves, then sometimes, you know, you start getting aggressive, and then boom, you get stuck into a nasty setup. So that's probably what happened, and that's why I gave back so much money on this one. Max pullback from pre-market highs. I mean, like I said, it's around 3% or so. It's okay, you know, it's in that 30%, but I do like when it doesn't go below 30. Ideally up over 40% pre-market. I mean, that's obviously a big check mark. Not traded pre-market, over-traded. It's definitely over-traded, so keep an eye out for that. JCS is another ticker popping up here. I don't think I've fully documented JCS yet. Actually, I did write a few things. USA electrical equipment, 7 million float. Nice, nice, nice. This one just started popping. It actually had a pop earlier today, but then it sold off again, and I stopped looking at it. So this one's really, I mean, this is 100% plus move. That's really strong. So we'll keep an eye on for that for sure. Recovery due road. No. If you're looking for my import here on my setup, how I have my layout, it's in the video description right below this video on YouTube. Jason said he bought this first pullback in the same trade of the day as his first trade of the day. Nice. I love that, because I'm always, you know, trying to think, you know, what's the most obviously gap, or what's the ticker everyone's trading, right? Because that's the one that's going to have most of the follow through. It's going to hold most of the pullbacks, yada yada. So if we were both looking at the same ticker, as long as both of us are looking at the same ticker, we're doing something right? As long as we're not, you know, both looking at some stray thing, I think that's pretty good. So that's a big stamp of confidence there, I think. Yeah, Brian, seriously. Awesome feedback there, Jeff, the 420 Chef. It's always good to hear a little bit what you guys think about tickers in terms of, you know, experience with a company. It's not every day where we hear somebody has some experience with a company in terms of, you know, using a product or service or something of the like. So I always find a lot of value in that. So Jeff says, we'll go to the company actually right now. Where was it? NNVC is a great company. Rem and Desivir saved my dad's life. That's huge. So that's awesome news. Obviously for Dad, I'm super happy about that, Jeff. Jesus, that is no joke. But it's also good news to hear that kind of insight, right? A lot of times, especially because we're day trading small caps that oftentimes, more than not, you know, 9 out of 10 times are pretty shady companies. It's good to know that, okay, there's a little bit more credibility behind a certain company. That being said, it does not mean it's going to hold its highs or anything like that. It still could be a company that does reverse splits, it does offerings, and yada yada, and can be still very difficult to trade and still might be a bad investment, especially knowing biotechs, which do tend to be dangerous investments because of those offerings and all that fun stuff. Well, not so fun if you get stuck in, let's say, direct offering around, you know, 10 o'clock or something like that. But so you want to be kind of aware of all the moving parts. Nice, that's good, Jason. Same here. You always want to be confident with your trades. You know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, having a loss, as long as, you know, it's a good setup, and in the long run, that's a setup that pays. Like for me, breakouts are typically not the best setup. So somehow I'm not the greatest at trading breakouts, but there's other strategies that I can milk much better. What's up, Sean? Welcome back. You're 15, thinking about getting to the stock market. What setup do you suggest? Depends, you know. First, if I were you, I would really consider outright making 3 portfolios: an investment portfolio, a swing trading portfolio, and a day trading portfolio, and never, ever, ever, period, ever mix them up, period. don't day trade in your swing trade portfolio, don't swing trade in your investment portfolio, and don't ever swing or invest in your day trade portfolio. Don't let a day trade turn into a swing trade or investment. I think that would be already a good setup. And then from there, start figuring out what platform you like. For me, I use TD for my day trading and swing trading. I use other apps for my investment. I actually have quite a lot of apps and platforms and brokers for my investment. Try them all out. See what you like the most. I think Webull is actually a great app for your investment portfolio. Webull also has the 4 a.m. Extended hours, which is really, really nice. I do like that a lot. Keep it simple. Keep your strategy simple. Don't rush into anything. I mean, you're 15, so young. You have plenty of time. So there's no need to stress too much. CHFS popping up here. A lot of sell volume on the spikes. Also a lot of buy volume though, pretty nice. A little bit of a doji that sold off. This could be a great entry here. I don't like the spread on this ticker. That's what has me on edge. Also, Sean, the question you asked is so broad. I'm thinking about getting to the stock market. What setup do you suggest? It's a very hard question to answer. And most likely, you're not going to get an answer that you're probably looking for because it's a very broad question. So one thing I recommend to anybody, anywhere, in any industry, in anything, is keep your questions specific. Because if you're not going to ask a specific question, you're not going to get a specific answer. And if you're not getting a specific answer, then, why are you asking the question? In my eyes. So there's nothing wrong, with, I guess, a general question, but just understand you want to be asking specific things usually, because then you're going to get more value out of it. John, there are age restrictions, but you can co-sign accounts. Get your parents to co-sign. Very weird situation. I'm still watching NNVC. I think that's going to be the nice one at the open. CHFS is crawling up here, so it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Had a great little bounce there. 8%. Better than expected. Q4. It's a good catalyst. I like the upside potential on this one. Obviously 12 is some resistance on CHFS. It's a good catalyst. It's a big 50% move already. Why am I supposed to wake up? I'm drinking a coffee. Leave me alone. What am I missing? Quickly overview of the news here. FBI director testifies in front of Congress. 5 medical appointments you should stop putting off. I gotta see what this is. Cancer screenings, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I get my blood work done usually once a year. Prompt check is for red flag symptoms. That's pretty much where the blood work comes in. Chronic disease, that's really important. Mental health management. I just read that, it's a whole different topic. I'm not gonna get into it. Sexual health maintenance. Yeah, STDs. This is like, you can get a simple STD like chlamydia or something like that, and you know it's harmless. But if you don't get it checked, it could become very bad. So yeah, getting STD checks is very important. Don't let fear ruin your health. That's definitely a good one. Good tips there. Revolutionary breakthrough, or mother of all bubbles. Well, every year there's a bubble article on Bitcoin. I need to take time, I think, later to read through this infrastructure bill, so I'm going to keep that one open. Stock futures jittery. That rally yesterday, guys, was no joke. Let's actually look at that quickly. Let's go to the S&P 500. Let's go to the daily. You can see it here. Not just was it, well, okay, it wasn't much of a gap up day, but we closed near the highs. It was like a 1.5% day in the markets. It was really strong. Looks like the SPX is down just a little bit, though. Well, it's pretty much a break even. So on the SPY, there was a gap up, pulled back around 0.9. Yeah, it was a good day in the markets. There was a nice gap up on the NASDAQ, closed around 2.4%. That's insane. So big moves there on the overall market. Costs and benefits of a $15 minimum wage. Maybe an article worth looking into. Look, there's even a video on it. I just wanted to stop here. The SPACs are really just going crazy. It's hard to keep up with it. 49 million. %3 tax. Ooh. Well. Starbucks is adding Oatly's oat milk to its menu nationwide. That's pretty big news for Oatly. And just the general trend away from milk. So zoom up on Q4. Whoa, filed for bankruptcy, the oldest and largest power corporative. That's crazy. Interesting news here across the board. Did you guys see Germany's extending their lockdown? Take it as you will. That is definitely going to upset a lot of people. Cases slowly have been going up. Tuesday. Let's refresh this, see what's popping here. I don't know if you guys read G0. They have some really good newsletters that break down. They're not as often as MorningBrew, but they're quite in depth and they're good reads. I would highly recommend it. All right, let's get back to the tickers here. Saul, no, we are in Montenegro at the moment. Yeah, Jesse, you are super right. Why do you think I'm so reluctant to stream pre-market? I love the streaming, but you have to ration it, right? It has to have proper ratio. I don't know if you guys see the setup right now that I'm working on. Check out the Instagram. My Instagrams are right here, Mr. Alex Winkler. If you guys want to see my current setup, um, the screen on the left is the one I'm always looking at you guys on. So that's over here. I'm not sure if I can really get behind JCS, to be honest. I mean, that was such a nice little pop there. Um, but the last time it popped, it just sold off the rest of the time. Let's see what happens this time. It's just generally a little bit nervous. Moises says the guy in the hat back is president of my country. That's crazy. I'll be reading about it later today. Yeah, they're cheaper, but you know, the cost of living in Berlin, for example, is so cheap and the food is so cheap that it's actually not that different, surprisingly, once you have it figured out in Berlin. Obviously, Berlin can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. SOS back at it again, huh? Do a quick little restroom break and I'll be right back, guys. Wow, SOS is really popping here. I was not expecting that. It's over 8 right now. This is huge. Good chance it might run to high 8s. I'm not sure if it's going to run to 10, but it could. Maybe it's gonna run to the 10s or 950 or so. How to choose one place to live, which one? I have no idea. I have zero idea. I think you can make any place pretty nice, especially if it's, you know, has enough nature or something like that. I think long term that's quite important. And the government is more or less stable. Oh yeah, Spain's super nice. Love me some Italy. Had a good time in Portugal as well. Wow, the Amalfi Coast looks pretty good. We kind of have to get back to trading here in a second, but those are some pretty cool pictures. Very cool. Montenegro looks a little similar to that in some ways. Those are really nice pictures. When I went to Italy for a month, let's just say at the end or halfway through, I started opening my buttons when I left the restaurants. I couldn't close it all the way anymore, and then by the end of my month, I didn't even bother closing my button to begin with. I ate so much in Italy. It was ridiculous. The food is so good. It sounds like such a cliche thing to say, but there's a reason it's cliche, or there's a reason everyone says it, let's just say. Another 2.5 minutes here. I'm just kind of staying calm, trying to think, you know, which ticker do I really want to be trading. I really like NNVC. I think it has great upside potential. We'll see how it opens up here. Obviously, it can go either way. If it does, you know, start selling off here, I would probably consider doing a red to green on it for sure. Let's see if it dips below 10. I'm going to put time of force today so I don't forget like I have been lately. I'm in Montenegro at the moment, David. I've gotten to the point where when I travel, my office equipment is more than my clothes. I bring so little clothes. Nothing compared to my office bag. So if you have more, if you want specific tax questions, you can email me about it. But I'm a U.S. citizen, so Uncle Sam gets his taxes every year, no matter what. Anyone trading JCS? I'm watching it, but I'm not the biggest fan, like I said before. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, 10 seconds here before the market opens, guys. Good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Nice. So here we go. There's that NNVC sell-off I was kind of hoping for, so this is looking okay. Remember, we've had some pretty nasty sell-offs on this ticker. It's about a 5% dip so far. Finding some support here at 62. Let's see if we can get an entry at 63. Got a long at 63. Long there at 2000. In case there's a quick spike to the upside. Try to take my profits. Tried again there to take some profits. Took the profits at 70. Very quick open trade. I haven't done an open trade in a long time. For what it feels like a lifetime, honestly. I used to do dip trades at the open. That used to be one of my best setups, but I haven't really trusted TOS. I haven't trusted the market. I haven't really been super stoked about that pattern lately. Right now the market's pretty much flat. There's one clear lead gapper. It has a good catalyst. Jeff vouched for the company. I felt a little bit more comfortable going long it just now. Let's see if it has another sell-off here. 50 holding. 50 still holding there. Long at 47. Long there at 745. This could be a red to green. Looking for a move over 60s into the 70s. In case a quick spike. Nah, it's still selling off here. I want to be careful. Possible average down. We want to chip through this and go into the 60s as soon as possible. Taking profits there. Nice trade. Worked really well. Sometimes I put those limit orders, take profits in case they happen. I have my hotkeys ready to go, Alt S to sell, but sometimes you can't be quick enough, especially with TOS. Oftentimes I trip over myself, so I use limit orders ahead of time usually. So not too bad. I was actually just about to move my limit order down. Ended up working pretty well. This is selling off again here. I wasn't expecting that per se. I was kind of thinking we might get a full red to green move. Anyway, this ticker has sold off a lot of times after the open, so be careful. I wouldn't say I'm surprised. Next area of support is around 7. Where are you hiding, Mr. 7? There it is. Right here at 7. We had a breakdown. We had a retest. We had a bounce. Yeah, 7's definitely a key zone. I'm not sure if we're going to break this area, but I'm going to look, see, keep watching it to 7. Thanks, John. It is holding here. Maybe it's going to have another attempt at 9 EMA. To me, it's too risky at the moment, so I'm not going to do it. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, if you enjoy the content. Subscribe if you're new. I want to see some new faces. Actually, we've been seeing a ton of new faces, so I can't really say I want to see new faces, but drop a subscribe, guys, if you are enjoying the content. We'd love to see new faces. Join the Discord as well, because that's where we're having all of our off-stream conversations. That's where all the fun stuff happens. That's where we can make fun of Brenn in privacy. Where is he, by the way? I don't think he's on here today. I guess we can make fun of him here instead. JCS, yeah, JCS doesn't have a lot of excitement. NNVC, possible sell-off there again. Yeah, John, I'm also not the biggest fan of it. Um, but a lot of it is really fully understanding how it works and then customizing the heck out of it, and then also trying to have a few fail safes in place, and then also like pre-market today I also tripped over myself again, placed an accidental buy instead of a sell. It's because I've been using hotkeys lately and they're so easy to trip over myself because I have Alt A S D and each one does a total different function, and sometimes I just click the wrong one. But you know, that has nothing to do with the interface at that point. I should just change my hotkeys. Nice, KGM. KJM. Jeff's calling out a VUZI. Yeah, I see the appealing thing on this ticker for sure. Possible break of 25. This thing is so high. Watching NNVC on my second screen right now. One sec. I'm not sure if I'll trade it. We have bigger support around 7 like I was originally saying. Just had so much coffee. Rocket, RKT, guys. This is a rocket company. This is making headlines today. Huge move from the lows. Congrats to anyone that, you know, was accumulating RKT in the 20s. I was not. My God, lordy, 50% up. Oh, beautiful. A lot of these companies that we're looking at, you just got to start accumulating near the lows, and then you just got to hold it for a while. Pretty much all of our swing trades, that's the current situation. We just accumulated, and I'm not really looking to do anything with these trades. I'm just looking to hold. So there's really not a lot to talk about lately with our swing trading. I like all of them, and I wish I could buy more and even more stocks and even more shares. It is a nice looking ceiling, that's true, but I didn't move. We're just on a trip. I'm in a different country at the moment. And there's a fly flying in my face. NNVC. It's probably a short trader drone trying to get in the way of the longs. CHFS, let's see what here is. Oh yeah. You know, this ticker was popping pre-market, but I wasn't really too interested in it. NNVC selling off right now. Time to watch both these tickers. Oh yeah, I didn't know that velocity. Good share. NNVC looks like it's gonna kind of hold this area. New minute. I'm still watching NNVC on my second screen. Didn't dip as low as I was hoping for. I'm not sure if I'll trade it. RKT looking really interesting. SOS, big sell-off there, but that first red to green on SOS was picture perfect. 11% pop there. Huge. Yeah, JCS. I knew that this one was going to be shady and not interesting to trade. I'm so happy I stuck away from it. You never know anything 100%, but you know, you sometimes have these pretty strong gut feelings when you trade something, or you know, when you do something every single day. It doesn't really mean, especially in the stock market, that it's guaranteed, but you know, why force something that already doesn't feel right? CHFS could give us an opportunity here. I like the fact that they're up on quarterly. Let's kind of zoom around here a little bit, see what else we can dig out of this company. Pre-market, I don't know. It wasn't really doing too much. Not to the point where I was really interested in it. 2 million float, that's what I like to see. 22 million market cap, tiny. So they're up on Q4. That market cap's gonna allow them, or that float, well, and the market cap, but that float primarily is going to be a big driver for some ridiculous moves. So next big resistance is like 12, 20, and then 13, 14. Oh yeah, Jason, man, I feel you. Dang, that's huge. Yeah, Jesse, Ross loves those kind of plays like JCS. JCS is not something I like personally. That's why I can never say don't trade a ticker or do trade a ticker. Everyone's got such a different style. I'm always speaking from my perspective. You know, I don't like this ticker or blah, blah, blah. I know I probably would have, you know, gotten shaken out on a bad breakout or something if I traded that ticker. I don't think I would have got the first big one. Maybe I'll get more aggressive on breakouts at one point, but CHFS might be an opportunity for a quick snack here if it pulls back. I'm not sure if it will. Nice DMC. That was pretty much a perfect trade right there. Breakout trade, still near the next resistance. Good work, man. I'm still watching NNVC. Am I going to trade it? I don't know, but I want to keep watching it. Last pullback was about 9%. Yeah. CHFS, 50% increase in revenue. That's a pretty good catalyst. They're up already 57%. Not sure how much more they'll go. But with a 2 million float, you know, fear and greed really drive CHFS probably more than anything at one point. That's true. He goes in with some serious size. Just missed my NNVC entry. NNVC trying to crack VWAP. It had that recent flush though to the left shoulder, so that's what would make me a little bit nervous with this one. Possible break though at VWAP. Ah, yes. Good energy. I'm missing it though. I'm 28, I believe. Yeah, mega. Sometimes I think I'm 29 and it freaks me out. Dang, NNVC doing exactly what I wanted to. I totally snoozed on that ticker. The spread on CHFS is kind of intense sometimes. Let's see if it dips below the 50s. Small size there. CHFS. Great bounce potential. See, maybe possible average down. I would have thought the bounce would be stronger. Giving it a little bit longer. It needs to move over the 60s. I would really like. I'm gonna close out there. I just didn't really trust it. I felt like it could have kept selling off. So yeah, it wasn't my best trade, but I'd rather manage that one. Possible move to the 9 EMA. I like that there was bigger upside potential. I just feel like I didn't want to get greedy on it. Wow, NNVC just had a big old flush. Wait, Brenn, why is your name not blue anymore? Did I miss something? I didn't. I think I'm so used to you being a mod at Discord, I just instantly assumed you were a mod here. Do you want to be a mod on YouTube? I'm sorry, man. I just totally, I think, mixed the two up. Yeah, CHFS just with that second flush there. This is what I was nervous about. With a bigger position like we had, that would have been a $600 loss. So I pretty much, if I sold at the perfect low, which, you know, hopefully I would have not done, but you never know. Heck yeah, David. That's a 13.2% day based on your average position size. That's good. Any day over 10% that I have based on my average position size, I am stoking. So you should feel great about that, man. Take care, David, though. That's beautiful. In and out, man. I gotta start working on that a little bit more. Sometimes just, you know, once I'm up 1,000, 2,000, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a fixed number, but you know, once I did the trades I wanted to, I just need to sometimes walk away for an hour before the market opens, I think, because oftentimes I'll be up, you know, $1,000 to $2,000 pre-market, and then 1 to 2 trades later, you know, I'm back, you know, either red or only a few $100s green, by just pretty much just staring at my computer too long. NNVC might still keep pulling off here. Swings slightly lower today on average. GHVI leading the pack down. Still one of the tickers I'm up the most on. Matterport ticker SPAC. I'm pretty happy about this one. Maybe we'll get a move here over 20 soon. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Really, I thought today was actually kind of okay in terms of excitement. I think we had some pretty good moves. Big sell-off there on NNVC though. I think the open wasn't as great. CHFS was pretty perfect. I didn't get aggressive enough on this one right here. This was the trade. You guys called it out perfectly. Nice, Jason. Happy to hear that, man. Nice. Our drop frames aren't too bad here. Again, we're at roughly at 0.3%. Pretty happy with that. Right now, I'm not seeing any setups that are making me too excited, so I'm just kind of sitting on my fingers. I was thinking about doing the NNVC dip trade here. It's up 3%. I was kind of hoping we would go a bit lower, but yeah, I should have been watching the order flow a bit closer. Yeah, Jason, I think that's a good idea. Lately, a lot of these swings have been good to kind of like 1 to 2 days, entry, re-entry, or entry sell, re-entry sell. They've been, you're like really moving like just like a constant M and W pattern. So it's just been beneficial to manage those positions. But you're right. I think in probably like a few weeks, it might just be good to start accumulating and then wait till the next rally, which I'm pretty sure for a good handful, if not the majority of the swing trades we're in, have the opportunity for that. And if they don't, that's fine. Then we reassess the position and close it for a scratch or a loss or a small profit or something like that. What happened to Utah? Yeah, well, I needed to go to Mexico if I wanted to get to Utah because of my girlfriend, and Mexico became quite the problematic area, so we didn't go, for better or worse. So at the moment, I'm not going to Utah. Unfortunately, I was really looking forward to it. But Brenn, if you are interested in becoming a mod here, I think everyone would love that, including myself. You've been a killer mod on Discord, and oh yeah, man, I personally would really appreciate it. So just let me know if you have any questions or comments. Feel free to email me or Discord. We always chat there. So we're just right here. Gnaubin, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, is wondering why it was problematic. Mexico is one of the biggest corona breakout areas, and the hospitals were totally overwhelmed, and it was a place where you really shouldn't be going to. I know a lot of people were, but I felt pretty unresponsible, let's just say, going there. I didn't want to add to the problem. So yeah. Uh-oh, watch out, boys. Brenn's about to get a wrench and or whack people with it. The wrench, it sounds so kind of dangerous, so sketchy somehow. NNVC, guys, what's it gonna do? Sounds dirty, yeah. The old wrench. I think there is a derogatory word, wrench, no? Or is it more of like, maybe it's very similar and I'm just mixing the two up. Hey, you want to be careful too, Nick, with those home runs for sure today. Definitely. Unless JCS, that one just randomly pops out of nowhere. JCS will give you a forced home run, even if you didn't want it. Jacob says, don't be scared. Just came back from 7 days on the beach in Puerto Penasco. Yeah, we were going to go to Puerto Escondido. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I probably overthought it, but really at the time, it just didn't seem like a good idea. I don't know. It is what it is. Can't really go back, but I probably don't really regret it. I think that was probably the right decision. Oh, 426. Dang, what happened? Hopefully that's not... Was that all from one trade, or what happened there? Still true. Yeah, English is a tricky thing. Lately, sometimes I keep wanting to say German words instead of English words. Nice, Scott. I hope you're nailing it. KOPN popping here. Bit of a slower mover. Doesn't look super enticing for me personally, but I'm not totally sure what I want to be trading right now. Neither tickers are really speaking to me. I think Thursday we're going to do a shorter trade session because of the recap video. So if you guys just want, or if you guys are interested in, or if you're going to show up Thursday, just probably keep that in mind. Unless it's really hot. Like if the trading's really good on Thursday, then we're obviously going to trade longer. But I oftentimes need just like, 30, 45 minutes break before we go into the other video just to like breathe. Brenn's option trades. Oh, DMC, shots fired. Heck yeah, David. Happy to hear, man. David DeHammer. That's a fun one. David DeHammer. That's awesome. Hopefully I'm down in South Florida soon again. Maybe Heiko and I will do another video at some point. Hopefully we don't sink any boats this time. FSR, no, not me personally, but it's been freaking rallying. Ever since this ticker has popped up on our scanner, what was it, a few days ago, it's been rallying. I got to keep a closer eye on these larger mid caps kind of that pop up on our scanners, because they oftentimes will have a nice multi-day run. Sometimes they even run for a month or so. This could be a great continuation from here. We're at all-time highs. There could be a good pullback. I'm not sure where, but maybe somewhere in this area. Let's quickly go to the 15-minute. Gotta love earnings winners. Yeah, maybe around an entry around 29 would be really nice. This kind of Upwork, I traded Upwork, and I was pretty stoked about it. I ended up buying at like, my average is what, 54 or something like that. So I bought it too soon, 54.4. I'm pretty much just back at break even, which kind of sucks. This was also an earnings winner. I bought them on a very strong pullback. Then they pulled out back even more, and now I'm pretty much at break even. I really hope they don't sell off again. I kind of wanted to give them a little bit longer time horizon, but we'll see what happens here. I think there's good upside to 16% for a double top. Good chance it might break that, but I'm really cautious that bigger sell volume is going to come in here. So that's really where I'm worried on. You can see based on mixed volume, it seems like this this was a failed breakout with a potential dead cat bounce. That's what's got me really on edge with this ticker. It's also tying up a lot of capital. This is actually a bigger size. So, if I sold Upwork, I could buy, CLOV for, a nice jolly amount. So it's a sticky situation, honestly. I might even sell Upwork. This is a ticker I would really consider holding for a while. But my swing trade portfolio is just, not really perfectly allocated. I'm also risking another, 14% downside. Not stoking with these numbers. If I managed it, I think we could squeeze out a little bit on this one. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll see if I can sell it here. Well, I might be making a big mistake, but I've been kind of thinking about this for a while now. Either buy back in this area, or there's a few other tickers I want to be going long, like CLOV in the 9s, which is right now. There's so many other tickers that I find really good accumulation buys right now. I think that have better risk reward. I really like Upwork, but I'm not sure if it has the best risk reward. So we'll see. $426, maybe, I don't know. It could be. I feel like it is. I could be wrong. I've had 2 red trades on CLOV. Both of them are small red trades because I kept cutting my losses. But it's getting a little stressful. I had a great setup here. End up closing this one. This was an accident sell. What happened here? Yes, I bought a little bit more here and a little bit more here. I was up on this one nicely, and then boom, flushed, and I sold here on the retest. Then I bought here on the dips, and then I sold here on it after there was a fake breakout. So a fake out, I sold, and then I bought again here. I was up nicely, and now I'm pretty much back at break even. And I'm like, what's going on with you, CLOV? I feel like I'm always going back in the red on it, so it's tough, man. It's really, really tough, that ticker. I just feel like accumulating that one, anything below 10, just feels like a good idea. My gut's saying that's probably a good way to go about it. Right, Brenn? That's how I feel. I'm like, there's no way it should be at 9. There's got to be so many back holders on it. That alone should be sustaining the price. But because I feel this way, maybe I'm just extremely biased because I own it myself and I have 2 red trades and I've been following the company for a while. But I don't know. Am I biased or is it really just a good opportunity? I feel like it's just a good opportunity, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could talk myself into that ticker a lot. Yeah, short reports really do mess with tickers heavy. NNVC crawled all the way back to 750. Now it looks like it's selling off again. I haven't really been doing any day trading since what was that last ticker we traded? CHFS. This was the last one. It kind of died down a little bit. I might wrap it up here. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to keep day trading, but I also really don't like lately that I've been, super sometimes in the green and then just giving it all back. Yesterday it happened, today it happened. I don't know. And right now I don't see any setup, so like why would I, keep, gunning it? Obviously RKT looks kind of interesting, but I'm kind of over trading mid caps. Every time I do it I get burned. I like to stick with my small caps. JCS might, start carving back up here from 8. I don't know. This ticker's never been interesting for me to trade somehow, no matter how good Ross Cameron's doing on it. Dang it, you guys are all buying CLOV at cheap prices. You guys are making me jealous. The CLOV is my ticker. Pause off. Nobody buy CLOV. You guys are all not allowed to buy it. Just kidding. You guys can do whatever you want, but just don't buy all of it. Okay, so Upwork. We are out at 54.81, guys. Note, we sold Upwork. We had that last little spike to the upside. Upwork was a team player. It closed us out, so we are closing our Upwork swing trade for a total of, I don't know, we're down $45 on it today, but we had a small profit on Upwork overall. We did buy it. We bought it roughly at 53.87 here, and then at 52.25 we averaged down. We sold at 54.81. I don't know, that was like $20-$30 profit. It really wasn't anything to run. Or wait, am I calculating wrong here? 54.81. Actually, it was more than that. It was actually a pretty okay profit. Like, wasn't game changing. Oh, NNVC, guys. Let's quickly go to this ticker. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy with my unsettled cash. NNVC selling off. I was actually wanting to buy this one under 7, so I missed my entry. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little depressing to miss that one. That was literally the trade I wanted. Oh, I hate that. I can't believe I missed it. I don't like doing this trade twice. Michael, not always. Lately, it has been nicer to trade pre-market, but you guys saw I was up $350 pre-market today, and now I'm up, you know, almost $1,200. So clearly, market open actually worked for me fine. There's the move to 96. Watch 696. Pre-market, I was too sporadic pre-market. I gave back so much profit pre-market. So I don't know. I could have had a 2K day if I just didn't have that one loss. It was like a $1,000 loss. It was pretty bad. So I don't know. Every day is a little bit different. Lately, the trend has been some clean chart patterns pre-market, but you know, nothing's guaranteed. Anyone buying NNVC here? This could be a great buy. Oh my god, it's so tempting. Oof. Oof. Oh my god, when it goes back up 3%, I'm going to be so upset I didn't buy it. Oh my lord. Oh, here it goes. Oh, we all had the opportunity. Who did it? I didn't do it. There she goes. She's back above 7. Right now I'd be chasing. I'd probably close already for a small, you know, $100 to $200 profit. Just like that. I would take my profit and I would evacuate the dance floor. And I would be out. That's it. All right, I'm not going to look at NNVC anymore, else I'm just going to get depressed. Let's go back to our IRA account and let's see what happens if we try to buy CLOV with our unsettled cash. Because remember, guys, I had a warning in our account. I don't know if you guys remember this. I had the freaking what's it called? All right, let me just log into my TD account and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. Good faith violation. That's what I was trying to say this whole time. I had a good faith violation. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be allowed to trade this one. All right, so let's go here. Wait, why does it say 0525? That date doesn't sound right. Oh, yeah, so I had a good faith violation on IPOE. You guys remember that? Yada yada. We had a whole video about it. If you guys want to see where we talk about this a little bit more. So that means you will only be able to buy securities if you have enough settled cash in the account before placing a trade. Okay, well, if we go to our IRA account, we have $3.3 thousand right now in it because we just sold the upward position. Question is, can we use those funds? My guess would be no. TOS is allowing me to place an order though. Am I going to get some sort of violation if I place a trade right now? Because this is unsettled cash. This should not be allowed to go through. Uh-oh, it just went through. So I don't know if I just broke my violation or not. The question is, here's the question. Shouldn't TOS not allow me to do that? I hope I don't get this account frozen or something like that. Yeah, life things. Uh-oh, I feel like I just did something bad. Why would it allow me to do it, though? It should have not allowed me to do that. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to sell it at this point. That's for sure. Well, this is going to be interesting. I'll let you guys know, or tomorrow you'll know if I get another good faith violation. The problem is this is my 4th good faith violation. If there was a problem, this would be my 4th, right? This email that came a few days ago, last week or the week before last week, was my 3rd violation. But that's because I sold the unsettled cash. So maybe, all right, well, I honestly have no idea what's going to happen, guys. I guess this is going to be an educational moment for us all. I definitely am not entirely sure what's going to happen here. I guess it's going to be nice because we can all learn together. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Colby says, once you break good faith violation 3 times, they just don't show the realized profits in your account until 2 business days, which is what they should be doing anyways. Yeah, probably. This is also why I just bought more. There we go. We're full size there. This is also why I recommend always having your day trade portfolio and your swing trade portfolio. Let's say my swing trade portfolio does have some sort of issues. Okay, it is what it is, but at least that doesn't affect my quote-unquote job, my tool, right? At least my tool is not frozen, which is my day trading account. So, okay, now we know. John says, I think I hear TOS calling you. Oh my God, you're going to give me some sort of freaking paranoia attack. Let's see, do I have any missed calls? I actually do. That's not a US number though, so I don't think that was TOS. Yeah, Michael, I actually totally agree with you. I think that's exactly what it is. It's only a violation if you sell the unsettled cash, and that's why I pulled up this email. And this is why I'm so confused, because this email says, since this is your third violation in a rolling 12-month period, your account will be restricted to settle cash only. That means you will only be able to buy securities if you have enough settled cash. Now, the cash that we just used was because we just sold Upwork, or else I would have no funds available. So we just sold Upwork here, and I literally, a couple minutes later, I used that unsettled cash to buy, and it says I will only be able to buy if I have enough settled cash. That's a little bit why I'm confused that the order went through, but I guess this will be a learning for all of us. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Well, I'm sure I'm going to get an email soon, so I'll keep you guys posted. At least I'm long CLOV a little bit more. That's exactly what I wanted. RKT popping, not dropping, doesn't care. NNVC selling off. CHFS, yeah, so I'm definitely done day trading, but and this is a good little learning moment here from all of us. So day trading, guys, I'm up $1,168 today. Not a bad day at the office. NNVC was obviously the big winner. I really like to be more focused on one ticker. It's usually most of my profits just come from one play. I kind of want to review this one mistake. So NNVC, it sold off too much pre-market, and I lost a lot of my confidence in this one. So when it started curling back to the upside, I never got super aggressive, and I only took small size base hits the whole way up, and I constantly missed the big moves. And I think because of that, I got a little bit of FOMO, and even here, look at this. Such like sketchy trading. Sell right away, miss the big move to the upside. Guess what happens? I buy the first pullback, and then whack, I get totally destroyed. And unfortunately, the trade I lose on, I'm like big size. I'm like $20,000 on this trade. So just like that, I gave back $800 something. And I was up 1,000, and then I'm up now after this trade. I was up like 200 or something like that. And then I was just like, I did all of this work here, and then in pretty much one trade, I gave it all back. So I was pretty disappointed because the exact same thing happened to me yesterday. And I don't know, it's a bit of a bummer, not just when it happens, but when it happens twice in a row. You're just like, man, why am I so sloppy right now? So yeah, I did want to review that a little bit. I don't know, NNVC, how is it going to look the rest of the day? I'm not crazy that the fact that we've seen this ticker have big front side pre-market moves and then sell off the rest of the day. Here's an example. Here's an example. Here's an example. I don't know what all this nonsense is, but boom, 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 all over the place, that this ticker just doesn't hold its highs well. So that's why I was cautious about trading this one. I did think there was going to be a good red to green move, and technically there was, but it wasn't where I thought it would be right here. So I missed that. Other than that, I think we did all right on this ticker, and I don't know, will it pop later today? Maybe it's going to have another attempt to move higher here, but be careful because all the attempts to the upside have these nasty flushes, so it never really ends up working that well. So I don't know, not the ticker for me, and I'm pretty much done with this ticker. I don't have high hopes for it. Remember, there's a lot of bag holders on this one as well, so I think a lot of people are pretty happy to be dumping this one. So yeah, boom, those are my thoughts. In terms of swing trades, we just bought more CLOV, and we sold our Upwork position, which seems like a really good spot that we sold it on, but we sold it right here. But it could easily pop right back and have a new high of day. You just never know. But to me, Upwork, I felt like, okay, maybe there's a little bit too much downside potential. and not enough upside. The upside potential is it's pretty much 1-to-1 at the current moment. You're like your possible 20% upside here before the double top, and then possible 20% downside here for the double bottom. So the risk reward on Upwork is like 1-to-1 at best. So I don't know. All right, let me read some of these comments here. Let me catch up. Yeah, Romoli, I agree with Jared as well. I think that's exactly what it is. I'm just confused because TOS is literally saying the opposite, where I shouldn't be using settled funds to buy. So we'll see what happens. Will's wondering, will it allow me to get out of CLOV? I'm not going to get out, but I'm going to place a sell order. Let's just say here. Let's just see what happens quickly. I placed the sell order. I'm pretty sure it's going to go through if the price was there, because I've never had it where I can place an order and then it gets rejected. Usually it gets rejected and doesn't allow me to place it. So this is weird. So it looks like TOS is not managing this. So, which means I could have just made another good faith violation and I'm not even aware of it. So. Spinning Tuber's wondering, $36,000 Robinhood account, how to enable day trading. You don't really enable day trading. You just make it a margin account, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Write Robinhood and tell them that you want a margin account, and they're going to give you a margin account. Jason says, TOS always allows me to violate. Trade Zero, on the other hand, won't let me even think about it without a warning. That's funny. Yeah, so I guess TOS gives you the freedom to violate. They'll just punish you for it later, I guess. I don't know. They punished me, but nothing's really changed. I kind of want to buy some more CLOV. Do you think I'll be punished again? Thanks, Ramoli. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, Brenn, as well. Over a K, 4 digits, blang blang. Now I can go to the dentist. Yeah, Aaron, 3 is the 90-day lock. You're absolutely right. And this is why I'm making it a bit of a topic here, because we've already had the 90-day lock. We're in the 90-day lock right now. This is my 3rd violation. So I'm in the 90-day lock, but nothing has changed. That's kind of why I wanted to make it a bit of a topic, because this is a very specific situation. Yeah, Nerd02, I feel the same way about RKT. I can't believe I missed it. What's up, Corey? Corey, Brenn is a mod now too, not just in the Discord. That's what you missed. Jason says the SEC possibly changing rules from T2 to T1. If they did that, I would be so stoked. I honestly don't get the point of the settling period. I get it maybe if we were still in the 80s or something, but in today's world, it just doesn't make sense. So I hope they do change it. I have not heard of anything about that. No, Brian, I don't do any futures trading. Yeah, yeah. I'd rather have a cash account if I was under 25K, personally. There's more flexibility. You could also do crypto trading. You pay bigger fees, but there's no pattern day trader rules on it. That was a cool thing to do. Honestly, if you're under the 25K limit, I would maybe even consider doing crypto trading. It's kind of stressful because you never know when the big move is going to happen. I would rather invest in crypto and day trade stocks. Love it, Corey. Nice, good support. With CLOV, John's wondering, what do I see in CLOV? CLOV to me is a Shemath play slash healthcare sector disruption play. That's pretty much the brunt of it. It's also momentum play. This ticker sold off so much. I don't know what the downside is, but I don't really see this thing really dipping much lower than 9. If it dips into the 8s, I have 2/3 full size. So I would buy another 1/3 and then go full size. But I think there's way more upside potential on CLOV than there is downside potential after this long 50% sell off. So that's kind of my play. I'm a momentum trader. I don't get how there's so many people still trading GME. That is just so dangerous. No, I don't use Ichimoku candle charts. RKT is really the ticker today. I hope RKT is going to start leading the pack of our swing trades. Big Hustleman says, I've been tracking Clover since 16, dude. I totally feel you. Same here. Like I said before, we were trading this one originally before it was CLOV, when it was still a SPAC, IPO B or something like that. I forgot what IPOC was. It IPOC? That's why there's like this random 410 here at 758. So that was the first kind of trade. I accumulated, never ended up making higher, bought lower, closed here, bought lower again, closed here. So I kept on getting stopped out, and I'm buying lower again. So we'll see what happens. My monthly fixed cost of trading is pretty much zero. It's pretty much my Wi-Fi bill. I don't have any paid services. I don't think you need any paid services. All this like buying a watch list and all that nonsense, I really think it's just nonsense. You don't need any of it. There's like a few things that could make it a little bit better, but I think it's marginal. I really do think it's marginal. Like there's some watch list services that you can really customize. TD Ameritrade, obviously, it's not super customizable. but you can get everything out of it. I feel like that you need. I don't know. There's good watch list services. I wouldn't say they're useless, but I don't think you need them unless you're really specializing and you know exactly what you want. If you want to learn more about my setup, if you go to the video description below, you can go to amazon.com/shop/Alex Winkler, and you can see my whole entire setup here. This is my laptop, for example, that I use for day trading. I have 3 monitors attached to this laptop, so I have 4 screens in total, 64 gigabytes RAM. So this thing's a freaking beast. It also overheats. So if you do get this setup, you have to. It's a must-have. You have to get a laptop stand, something like this, so there's better airflow. And then if you go to Instagram, you can see a recent picture of my setup. How do I go to the next picture? Here. So this is my setup right now where I am. Keep thinking I have to sneeze, but I don't. Jason, appreciate you sending out the reminder that I posted my video and my setup. I do appreciate that. But yeah, this is obviously we're on a trip right now, so this isn't my real office. My office is obviously totally different than this. You'll know when I'm in my office when there's the bowl behind me, the painting of the bowl. But this is where I have my chat room. I have OBS down here. I have trading screen 2 and then trading screen 1. So every time I say I'm on my second screen, it's this one, and then I have my watch list over here, and then my second keyboard obviously here in the mic. And don't forget the gloves, guys. The gloves are really important. Try to prevent that arthritis. Yeah, Ramoli, it's no joke. This laptop turns off. It gets so hot, it will turn off on you. That's why I had to get it. The fans are insane. Watch, I could turn on boost mode. Watch this. I don't even think that's full boost. That's beast mode. There we go. I don't know if you guys hear that. You guys hear that? It's so loud for me. I'm going to turn it off. All right. I'm going to go back to office mode. But sometimes it automatically kicks in, and it's just like, yikes. Those knee socks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jeff, it's a good question. What is the appeal of CLOV? I think even if there's no appeal left on CLOV, let's say I'm totally wrong on this one, ever recovering, I think there's still huge potential for massive dead cat bounces. Eventually, the shorts have to get out, and then all it takes is one good article. So this one could easily have a 20% green day. So for me, that's the appeal. The appeal is it's sold off so much, and even if it sucks and this company's disappearing, there's a high chance of a dead cat bounce at the minimum, and that could still yield you about 20% probably in this area. I think that's worth the trade. I think that's the appeal for me at the moment. But yeah, obviously I have no more than 10% of my swing trade portfolio in CLOV, and managing the risk there along the way down. No problem, BG, Begoach, I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, Jared. I was looking at the M1 Mac. I think that's a great offer as well. For me, I just wanted Windows, and this was one of the better Windows that I needed. I really needed something top shelf for the 4 screens total, 3 additional screens, and then the live streaming puts quite the strain on a computer. Appreciate that, Brenn. Did I hear about the Black Sky SPAC? Yeah, I did. And there's a good chance that I'm going to try to go long it. I was writing about it, actually. SFTW, we're actually partially long this one. I don't think I got my full size on it. Oh, I did. I was constantly mixing SFTW up with Swift SFT. It's ridiculous how many times I mix these two companies up. I am slightly red on it, unfortunately. This could actually be another good accumulation. Had a good dead cat bounce here. It looks like it's selling off a bit. This could be a great second buy somewhere in this area. I think there's a good chance that it's found its low and it's going to start rocketing back to the upside. But I don't know. I could be super wrong about that. But that's what I'm looking for this one. So I am long this company. I wouldn't mind buying some more. You know, we were up nicely on this one too. We were up like 10% or so. Lately on my swing trades, I seem to be up 10 to 15%, and then all of a sudden, I'm in the red. I don't know what's been going on lately, but I don't know. SFT, I would buy more of this one for sure. I mean, we're long such a small size. We're only long $2,000, so I could easily throw in another K on it, which I do have. I don't know. I still have more good faith violation rules to break. So, you know, how many can I break? That's really the question at this point. I definitely am my 4th violation today. Let's see what kind of email I get. And then if I trade again, do I get another good faith violation? Probably. I don't know. I really like Finviz, John, but for just general stocks and like keeping up with the times and stuff, you might really like MorningBrew, honestly. If you guys aren't subscribed to MorningBrew, I think if I get like a couple more people to sign up, I might get a free sticker. So don't sign up to it yet. Let me give you guys my referral link. I want a sticker. All right, guys, here we go. So I need I need 4 more. No, I need 3 more, and I get a sticker. All right, Jared. Jared, wait. Jared, don't even think about leaving. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys. Let's do this together right now. Can we get 3 more referrals? Then I get a sticker. I'll stick it on my door. You have to add your email address. Actually, what happens here? Let's see. Let's go in incognito mode, like the shady people that we are. Yeah, there it is. So actually, I do get a lot of my investment ideas from MorningBrew, as kind of ridiculous as it sounds. They have a lot of kind of stock focused news. I review it a lot with you guys here, but they talk everything from like a lot of the hot tickers that we're trading from SPACs. They talk about GME obviously a lot here, AMC as well, Express. So sometimes just reading through these things kind of gives me a general idea of what the kind of masses are looking at. So I really do enjoy reading MorningBrew. Trust me, it's much better to read MorningBrew when you go to the bathroom than it is, going through Instagram. So, check it out and use my referral link, and then we can have some stickers. Kept me around for a sticker. Yep, Jared, I did. I do not apologize for that. All right, guys. Thanks to everyone for tuning in here. Again, if you guys can use this referral link here, I'll add it to the watch list as well. But I don't know. Maybe one day we're gonna get 3 referrals or 5 total. It looks like I actually need 4 more. This is not looking good for me. I need 4 more for stickers. Do it. Brenn says, I felt attacked by this. Guys, okay, no more. I feel bad now. I really wanted my 4 stickers. All right, that's the first time I've ever asked you guys to do anything, except hit the like button. I do appreciate that. Okay, all right. Let's wrap it up here, guys, before I start buying more stocks. There's a really good chance that I'm going to be buying SFTW. But I don't know, I got 2K left in this account, so I might buy something else. Again, I will let you guys know tomorrow morning, or and in the Discord. So again, I do appreciate the help with my sticker accumulation. Well, I guess if you could even call it that. All right, guys. So. Whoa, look at this, guys. It looks like somebody did actually use the referral link right here. MorningBrew. It looks like I got referral count is now 2. It was at 1. So I'm 1 away from getting a premium Sunday newsletter. I'm not really sure what that's all about. My goal is really the stickers. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Like always, stay safe then. Make some awesome trades. Don't overtrade like I have. And... sign up to MorningBrew. Jared says no smoking. There is a sign. Oh yeah, there is a sign right there. Who would have thought? Appreciated Recovery D Road. Jennifer, I appreciated that as well. Take care, Brenn. Take care, everyone. I posted the referral link here, but I guess I'll do it one more time. I feel like they should give me a high five at least at this point. All right, guys, let me go ahead and wrap up the stream. Where's the end button? This gets me every time. Gets me every time. With the baby seat. Peace, guys. Nice little fun day here we had together. Let's do it again tomorrow. About cheese nips. Thanks, Romoli. I freaking hope so.